So in this peace treaty, we can see that North Korea has been fully annexed by South Korea, reforming Korea. Russia has lost an alliance member, but what did they do to get back at this? Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Cuba have joined their alliance. We also see Liberia, and whatever this country's name joined the alliance. Chad also, after 6 years, they joined the alliance. The alliance formed the Coastal Defense military alliance that is trying to stop the expansion of NATO in Latin America and South America, which is probably already kind of done because their influence is spread throughout probably the entire continent. We also see Russia threatening Poland and Germany, and after a couple months, and not just a month after that, Germany and Poland joined the alliance, reducing their influence of Russia. So yeah, this is not looking good. Why is that colored in? That's weird. Oh yeah. Also, after the war in Korea, Korea joined, Japan joined, Taiwan joined, Philippines joined, and then finally the newest member, Vietnam, joined NATO. Also, here are the names for the alliances. So NATO is not called NATO; they're the Worldwide Treaty Organization. I already said the name for the Green Alliance. The Purple Alliance, those who don't know, is called the African Defense Organization. And finally, the Russian Alliance is called the Moscow Pact. So pretty obvious. They also tried to talk China into joining the alliance, but they have declined as they don't want to get involved with wars and stuff. Speaking of wars, we see Saudi Arabia and Israel declaring war on Jordan. Jordan is not gonna have a fun time. So we see. Oh wait, why is it? Oh, whatever. We see after just weeks of fighting, we see Saudi Arabian troops entering, as well as Israeli troops into this little tip. This part of is enclosed, and after just 1 month of fighting, they surrender. So let's take a look at this peace treaty. So in this peace treaty, we can see that it's divided in half. So there's not any arguments between the countries. So yeah, there we go. Israel's given the other half. So yeah, these two countries are probably the strongest in the Middle East, besides maybe Iran and Turkey. So yeah, we also see Turkey threatening Azerbaijan after they're joining, and Azerbaijan is like, okay, now we're cooked. We have barely any other allies. They actually have no other allies because Armenia hates them. Central Asia doesn't really care about them, so they're kind of cooked. Speaking of Central Asia, Russia is really wanting to get Kazakhstan, but they failed, and it's probably going to escalate to war. Over here, we see the Balkans forming a union. So yeah, we have the Baltic Union. Nothing too big with them. We're probably not going to see that much action with these two. Maybe in World War III, we might see some action. Yes. Also, tomorrow a trailer is going to release for the next era of Return to the Future, which is going to be called the the Swiss era, or the World War era, and you'll see why it's called the World War era in the next Monday, next Monday. So yeah, I think I do meet my teacher on Monday. I'm going into the 5th grade, so yeah, maybe a problem. Over here we see nothing actually happened. Switzerland is getting ready for the invasion of a couple of countries. I'm not gonna leave that. Over here we see Argentina wanting to join the alliance, and they actually do get accepted into the coastal organization. Also, Britain no longer controls these islands, so yeah, goodbye. They're now Argentina's. Chile tries to join, but they really don't need him because their military is probably the weakest in Southern over there. Bolivia joins the alliance.
So keep in mind here, this was my first time ever using a water. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut a little slice out here. Nice, juicy watermelon tea. That looks delicious. And this one, we're adding chocolate. There's one chocolate there.
Sorry about that. Bolivia joins the alliance. Guyana and Suriname don't want to. And after quite a bit of talks, we see El Salvador. We see Guatemala and El Salvador and Panama joining this alliance. Sorry guys, wait. So we're close to ending this episode. And in conclusion of this episode, the new era has started. The Swiss era. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all in the next one.